Okay, I think we've started recording. So I was saying that we are just eight here. I'll be seven here. I really don't understand why. Because there was a time I paid for a class like that, and then the class was actually 10 p.m. to around 12:30 every day like that. And I was there. Sometimes I was tired, but I was there. So I don't understand how you pay for something and then I want to show you how you can make money from it and then you are not, you are not even around. It's really disturbing. You're not around. At the end of the day, you start saying, I don't know what happened. You paid for something. I mean, just be there. Anyway, people always want to rely on recordings and all of that, but that's not always the best thing. I can assure you. Anyway, I think we can start. Let me just check one or two things. Okay. Sorry, can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes.
All right. So let's start. Okay. So this is me here today, and I'm about to describe to you what I call the most unsuspecting way to outsell, in the most competitive markets. And even if your marketers, your competitors are very brilliant, okay, and maybe they have huge budgets, to sponsor their marketing message and all of that. And even if they have, the price of their product is half like the price of yours, it doesn't matter. I'm going to show you how you can use what we call a lead magnet, okay, to create a high valuable or a high value content offer that will suck in leads. Okay, and that's what we're going to look at today. Let me just do a brief recap in 2 lines. You said the first thing, you want to identify the problem. Always start with the problem. Then you want to figure out what is the solution to this problem. Then having found out what the solution is to this problem, you want to create your business around that. Okay? Yeah, that's basically like the summary. So today we're going to look at how you can now, yesterday we said you have to attract, you have to educate, you have to nurture the large markets up to the point where they are ready to buy. So today we want to look at how you can attract them. Okay, and so today I'm going to help you identify those people who are interested in what you have or what you are going to sell, but they want more information. Okay, so we are going to offer them something that is called a lead magnet. Okay, and basically it's just to educate them and to attract them. And this way you are trying to educate them, you're trying to help them, make more informed decision. You're trying to move them up that pyramid from the 97% where they are up to the 3% where they are ready to buy. And let me tell you, this helps you to generate hundreds of leads by positioning yourself as a trusted authority. Okay, and and really they'll be ready to buy from you. So, what else? What else am I missing? Okay, so that takes us basically to today. Today we're going to talk about lead magnets, and I must start by saying this: that see, there's this saying that no one really cares how much you know until they know how much you care. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Are you with me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Please,
Yes.
any background noise where I am? Like, can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, very clear. No
All
noise.
right. All right. Great. That's good. So, um, so we want to offer what we call a lead magnet. A lead magnet. And I started by saying no one cares how much you know until they know how much you care, and that is true. Okay. So, now what is a lead magnet? It's simple. I wrote here, I said a lead magnet is a perfect bait that contains a high value content that you give to your prospects, in order to suck them in like a vacuum cleaner on steroid. Basically, you want to give people something for free, okay, that will educate them. It's called high value content for a reason. It's going to educate them and it's going to help them come to you, basically. So that way, you are no longer chasing them. They are the ones raising their hands as people who are interested in your um, in you, basically. Did you get that?
Yes.
All right. So, and now, in return for you giving them this free, because I want to, there's a lot to this, but I want to streamline my thoughts to this particular mentorship. Okay, so I'm going to be streamlining my thoughts to this particular mentorship. Now, in return for this lead magnet you want to give them, all you ask them, okay, is to probably make a click or to come to you or to speak to you or to book a session with you. All right. The idea is that you want to use this lead magnet to attract them. You want to get their attention. Okay. Now, it is called a high value content offer for a reason. That means it has to deliver on every promise it makes. It must deliver on that promise. So when you offer something like this as a lead magnet to people, you want to make sure that it is substantiative, or it is of substance. Sorry, it's substantive. I don't know what I mean. I don't know what I'm saying, but it is it's of high value. Okay, I mean when they receive what they have to do, I mean what you have to give them, and when they read it, when they probably go through it, they will know that, oh, this helps me. Like, you want to really educate them. Okay, now I want you to really understand that this is the very first exchange of value that your prospect makes with your business. Okay, so they receive an information from you, they receive the lead magnet from you in exchange for something, and that is the fact that you want them to come to talk to you, basically. All right. Now, the good news about this is that, see, a lot of people have forgotten this approach over the years, but it still works. It still works better than probably anything you've ever seen out there. It still works, and I'm sure about this because it works. Okay, and basically, like I said earlier, this begins. You are offering something to them, okay, in order to have them talk to you. Okay, we're going to look on the next slide, the types of lead magnets. All right, we're going to see that shortly. I'm taking it slowly so that we don't miss anything. That's why I'm really trying to put my thoughts together. Okay, so let me just go to the next slide. Now, there are different types of lead magnets. Remember, we said that a lead magnet is a perfect bit that contains a high value content offer. I forgot to put offer here, that you give to your prospects to suck them in like vacuum cleaners on steroids. That way you're not chasing them, you're just telling them that, oh, see, this is what I have. Are you interested? So that they'll be the ones to raise their hands as interested in your offer, something like that. So there are different types. There are many types, and I'm really serious. There are a whole lot of types, but the most common ones are this. The first one is a report, a free report. Remember, you are giving it to them for free. I forgot to mention that. You are giving it to them for free. For free. You are not charging anything. Okay? For free. So it could be in form of a report or an ebook. It could also be in form of a video. It could also be in form of a course. Okay? It could also be in form of a worksheet or a checklist or a template or a free trial. For example, now, I registered for one email marketing software. I'm talking about this number 7, free trial. And basically the guy's name is Welly Mulia. I believe one of the, in my opinion, I've not seen many, but the guy is a good guy when it comes to email marketing. So what he used to attract me is this free trial. Free trial. He gave me a free trial that, oh, for the next 14 days, test this out. If it's something you like, only pay if you like it. So that was a lead magnet. Okay, that's how it happens. So free trial. I'm sure you must have tried to probably register for something and then they were asking you to pay, but they said, oh, if you're not ready to pay now, how about you enroll for a free trial and see if it's something you would like. And if you don't like it, no problem, you can exit. That is a lead magnet. A lead magnet could also be a form of an ebook. For example, if someone wants to learn, if you are, if you are want to attract someone who wants to learn about digital marketing, for example, your lead magnet could be an ebook, right, that teaches the person something about maybe Instagram ads, something like that, something as basic as that. If someone wants to learn how to run Facebook adverts, for example, and you have a video that really walks you through on how to set up, basic things on Facebook and how, and probably some mistakes to avoid, you can use that video as a lead magnet to attract the person. If probably you have a course, okay, that you have, or a course out there that addresses a particular pain point, you can use that course as a lead magnet to attract your market to yourself. The idea is you want to give them something for free. It could be a worksheet, it could be a checklist, it could be a template. For example, for those people that run Facebook ad, Facebook has really been strict with the kind of adverts you run these days. So they are banning a lot of accounts. They are scrutinizing your adverts like really well because they want to protect their community and all of that. So if you know someone who runs Facebook ads, like a Facebook ad specialist, you could say, oh, really? How's your Facebook ads, whatever, been? Okay. How about, would you like it? No templates. I have some templates with me. Templates on how you can just basically edit those templates, tweak it, and then use it to run Facebook ads. That they will really help you to ensure that your adverts are compliant with Facebook policy. Do you understand? So that way you have used that template to suck in those who are interested in running Facebook ads. There's this guy on Facebook. I always see his adverts. I've forgotten his name. But what he offers as a lead magnet is templates. I think it's 101 proven templates to run Facebook ads, something like that. So that's a lead magnet. So it could be in form of an ebook, a video, a course, a worksheet, a checklist, a template, or a free trial. Now, let me just tell you how this works. I believe most of you here, you downloaded the book I asked you to download, right? Please, if you did, can you just respond?
Yes, I did.
Okay, Ogochi, who else?
Yes, I did.
All right, Kingsley, who else? So only 2 people have downloaded the book. That's pretty interesting. Please, Bridget, you can turn off your video. Who else? Only 2 people. How about Samuel? How about Judith? He didn't download it.
I'm
All
yet
right.
to download it.
Oh yeah, I think Samuel downloaded it also. Great. So what am I trying to say? Now, that ebook is what we can call a lead magnet. Okay? What we can call a lead magnet. I'm actually not selling it. That's the truth. I'm not selling it. And I'm even going to create more. Okay? There's one I want to create like that of how we're going to talk about this subsequently. I'm going to create many of them like that, depending on those people I want to target. So I intend to give them for free, basically, to attract them. So that's like what I'm talking about. Okay. Basically, I believe you understand what I'm talking about. So invariably, yeah, that's like the idea. Now let's go on to the next thing because I really want to go straight to the point. Now, there are 3 rules you must follow when putting together a lead magnet that will explode your sales. Okay, the number 1 rule is that you must create an attention-grabbing headline. Okay, now, I forgot to mention this, but out of these types of lead magnets, these are like the most common types. There are a lot. I'm serious, there are a lot. There are like over 100, permit me to say. Okay, your lead magnet could even be, free consultation sessions, 15 to 20 seconds, 15 to 20 minutes free consultation. You speak to me, maybe I'm a skincare specialist or whatever. I'll give you free 15 minutes consultation over the phone. That could be a lead magnet. Okay, they'll be interested to reach out to you. So there are a lot. It just depends. But I want you to understand the idea that this is something you give out for free. It is a bait. It's a perfect bait that contains a high value content offer. Observe the word high value content offer that you give to your prospects for free to suck them in to your space like a vacuum cleaner on steroid. So the number one thing you want to pay attention to, whatever type of lead magnet you choose, we're going to see that, is that you want to give it an attention grabbing headline. Okay, number two is that you want to make sure that what you put inside that lead magnet, it touches every burning issue that they probably are having. That is the essence of doing your market research very well, coming up with features and benefits and all of that. We're going to see that shortly. Then thirdly, you want to keep it simple. Okay, please use that. Meet your mind, please. Someone wants to join. It's all right. Great. So you want to make sure, you want to keep it simple. Okay, if you are doing an ebook, the advice is that it shouldn't be more than 10 pages. Like really simple, straight to the point. Keep it simple. Okay? Because people don't like reading for long. So when put out something there, you want to go straight to the point, and you want to ensure that it is of high value. That is very important. Not just some crappy thing you download from Google. No, you really want to sit down and ensure that you spend time creating these lead magnets. So number one, you want to give it an attention-grabbing headline. We're going to look at how to come about this shortly. Number two, you want to make sure that every point touches a burning issue. And number three, you want to keep it really simple. Like I said, if it's an ebook, it should not be more than 7 to 10 pages max, really. I know my own book was like 13 pages thereabout, but yeah, you get the point, child. If it's a video, it shouldn't be really long, just something short. Okay, if it's a worksheet, if it's a template, if it's a feature, just keep it short and simple, please. Great. So now let's see, how do you create an attention grabbing headline? Now, I want you to understand that your lead magnet begins with, please just give me a minute, please. Yeah, your lead magnet begins with creating or brilliantly writing a headline, that everyone that will attract people. For example, you can say the name of the lead magnet could be what everyone ought to know about so and so. If you are into skincare, for example, you can say, oh, what everyone needs to know about dark skin guys, something like that. Or what everyone needs to know about Oriflame products, something like that. That's something that, and when you say something like what everyone needs to know, this is a great headline because it presupposes that everyone wants to know about something. Okay, and it also assumes that there are things to know. So this is something that really works. So you can tweak it a bit and say something like, oh, the 11 things that everybody ought to know about that skin guy, something like that. Sorry, someone is trying to join. I don't know why. Please just give me a minute. Okay. All right. So I don't know. Someone is trying to join. So, and now this is very powerful. Okay, because while other people are saying, they are pretending that they don't want to sell anything, or they're just saying, oh, come and buy, come and buy, come and buy, come and buy from me, 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 and all of that. What we are doing, sorry, a minute. What we are doing is that we are simply attracting them. Okay? This is why this strategy is brilliant. It's very brilliant, and you should model it every time. Why people are saying come and buy, come and buy, come and buy. Okay, this our strategy straight up, it straightens out and addresses every form of skepticism. Okay, by saying, oh, what we are publishing is going to educate you. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to tell you what everyone needs to know about something. It's just an example. I'm going to look at more examples shortly. Okay. Now, the truth about the matter is people that read things online these days are very skeptical. They are very skeptical. They're always asking, Why? So instead of saying, come and buy, come and buy, come and buy, I mean, this is very simple. How many of you guys, okay, I think we have some guys here. How many of you just walk up to a bar, for example, or a party, and then you ask a lady to marry you? You don't do that, right? You don't just walk up to someone you never met before, and then you say, oh, this girl is beautiful, let me come propose to her. It doesn't work that way. So when it comes to business also, you don't expect to meet someone for the first time and you want the person to buy from you. It's as simple as that. As basic as that. I mean, it's as basic as that. What I'm doing is because I want you to understand the concept. Okay? What we are doing is we're not just saying come and buy. We are taking it a step further, okay, to hype what we are doing, okay, to build curiosity with our headline, and then we're not going to educate them and give them value. Okay? Now, like I said, there are three rules. So I'll stay on the first one. Now, I have to mention also, just give me a minute. Great.
I'm not hearing anything here. I don't.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Please, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I hear you.
All right.
I can hear you.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right, awesome. I think it's your network.
Loud and clear.
All right, please mute your mic. Thank you very much. So, now, how do you come up with an attention-grabbing headline? Okay. Now, you want to make sure that the title of your lead magnet, it burns with intrigue, and it's absolutely irresistible. That is the truth. If the title of your lead magnet is not enticing and it doesn't stop people in to really see what exactly is this guy talking about, you will not attract anybody. Okay, that's why I said that identifying your dream buyer is the most important thing, or one of the important things you need to do. Because when you identify them, you speak to them directly, okay, and then you offer them something that is valuable. So you want to make sure that the title burns with intrigue. Okay? Now, sorry, let me check something. I think someone is trying to join. Okay, people are always trying to join. Now, having a really good title is very important because it literally pulls everybody in. Okay? And then you get them to actually read your stuff. Now, there are four essentials when it comes to headline or whatever you choose to call your lead magnet. There are four essential things you should pay attention to. Number one is that it must grab attention. Number two, make use of numbers. It helps people, it builds curiosity, and then it helps people, say, okay, this is exactly what I'm downloading this stuff to get. Also, you want to create curiosity. Then lastly, you want to show the benefits. Don't forget these four things. In choosing the headline of your lead magnet, you want it to grab attention, okay? You also want to use numbers. Like I said, there's a difference between what everybody ought to know about dark skin guys, or dark skin. There's a difference between that and saying, oh, the 5, shocking things that everyone ought to know about dark skin. You see, there's a difference. People know that, oh, I'm coming here to really know what those 5 things are. Great. If you say what everybody needs to know about something, it's like I want to give them another novel. People are not really interested in reading long stuff these days. So use numbers. Also create curiosity. When you use things like shocking or amazing or secrets, I think someone wants to join again, or secrets, or what else? Secrets. I mean, can you just give me an example, guys? Like let's roll together. What else? Like revealed. Okay, like shocking. What else? I don't know why they've left my mind now. So there are lots, invariably. That's what I'm trying to say. Then lastly, you want to show benefits. So I wrote 5 headline essentials. There are 4. Okay, there are actually more than 5, but I really want to keep this class simple so that you can understand what I'm saying. I think I was planning to say 5, but at the end of the day, I just removed 1. So there are 4. Okay, there are 4 headline. Now, I really don't want you to bother about coming up with headlines, so I created a formula for you. So you can copy this formula. Formula 1, I think there are 4 formulas I have for you. You can say X ways to achieve. Please, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, great.
Mm.
So you can say
Yes.
X ways to achieve desired thing without doing undesirable thing. It's as basic as that. So example is 6 ways to get 6-pack without doing a single sit-up. I mean, if you see something like this, you'll be like, oh, what is this? Someone like me that, for I don't know, my stomach has been coming out recently. I know like I'm even eating too much. So if I see something like this, 6 ways to get 6-pack without doing a single sit-up, wow, I will jump at that article. I want to read every single line and every single word from that article. I mean, do you get what I'm saying? Please, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
Great. So these are the kind of headlines that people use. They use it in newspapers, they use it in online. They really want to suck you in, and they're trying to attract you if you are their dream customer. So 6 ways to get 6-pack or abs, whatever they call it, without doing a single sit-up. This is the first formula. The second one is do difficult thing in specific period of time, even if they're in the shortcomings. So you can say, oh, pay your debts in 12 months, even if you don't have a job. Wow. Someone that is probably depressed, permit me to say, and then it's just maybe the guy managed to see light in his house. Maybe this evening they gave him light for 2 hours and was able to charge his phone. Then he's trying to use that battery to just chat with friends and watch some funny things online, probably on Facebook or Instagram, just to lift his spirit or just to, try to be happy. And then he comes up with something like, he stumbles on something like this: pay your debts or clear your debts in 12 months, even if you don't have a job. Wow. You'll be like, what? He's going to click it, I'm sure. Okay? So this is the formula. Do difficult things. What is difficult thing? To pay your debts in specific period of time. It could be 30 days. Even if, the shortcomings. What is the shortcoming? This fellow does not have a job. Great. So let's go to the third formula. So you can copy this formula. You can even come up with, there are many formulas actually, but I just decided to bring out 4 for you so that you can understand how it works. Formula 3, achieve desirable thing like, you will now quote an expert, like an expert without ever, doing something that's expected to do. So example, run fast like Usain Bolt without ever, remove this even, without ever having a single training session. I know these headlines look unrealistic, but that is the way you should craft your headlines. You remember, you want to ensure that it grabs attention, it creates curiosity, okay, and then it gets them to your headline. Your headline is more like you are holding them in the jugular, right, and pulling them into your content, pulling them into your stuff, so that you can read whatever you have to do. So that's how it works. Okay. So number 3 says achieve desirable thing like an expert without ever, something you're expected to do. So it says run fast or even faster than Usain Bolt without ever having a single training session. I believe you just understand what I'm talking about. So these are formulas you can just copy and paste and then move on. The last formula is this: how to eliminate the biggest problem without doing the things they hate within a specific time frame. So example is how to eliminate or shred 10 kg without hitting the gym in 30 days or less. For that lady we gave as an example yesterday and said, oh, this lady wants to lose 10 kg before her wedding day. Okay, and then her friends have been suggesting that, oh, I think you need to hit the gym. But I mean, she does not have strength, or probably her work does not, will not allow her to do that, right? Or she does not really like hitting the gym. Like probably that is something that she hates, with passion. Okay, and then she really needs to shred that weight in like 30 days. And then she sees an article that says how to eliminate or shred 10 kg of your weight without hitting the gym in 30 days or less. Wow. She's going to click it. I'm 100% sure. Okay, she's going to click it. So the headline, basically, your headline is to allow people to click your stuff invariably or to read your stuff. So you see why doing your market research and coming up with a customer avatar is very important. Your customer avatar will help you come up with a perfect headline. You don't really have to think twice about it. That is the truth. Once you understand who your market is, you've streamlined everybody, you've streamlined it to your customer avatar. Coming up with a headline is it'll be easy. See the lady now that we spoke about yesterday that wanted to lose weight, and then you come up with a headline like this. I mean, she's going to click it. Do you get me? Do you get the point? So that is the idea. We said the first rule is you want to create an attention grabbing headline. Okay? I really want to keep this simple, okay? Because I really don't want to complicate things for you. I really want to keep it simple. So now you've attracted them, you've gotten their attention with your headline. What is next? What is next? The second thing is that you want to make sure every point touches a burning issue. At this every point, right? They've clicked the advert or whatever, your headline. They've clicked it, so they are now reading what exactly you are talking about. So you want to ensure that what is in that lead magnet, okay, every point touches a burning issue. It addresses a pain point. You don't want to rigmarole. You want to hit the nail on the head. You following me? I wanted to add some stuff here. You can see some blank spaces here, but these days I prefer to just explain, okay, than to keep typing. I can't keep typing things on this place. I mean, I should use my time for some other things. So that's why you see why there's some trainings that you really can't do on WhatsApp. I can't keep typing. I type a lot already. So I wanted to put some stuff here, but I was just so tired. I also told myself that, guy, you just do the explanation. Please give me a minute. Yeah. So let me just explain what this place is talking about. Haven't you identified? Please, before I continue, can you still hear me?
Yeah, very well.
Yes, I can.
Okay. Someone is still trying to join.
Yes.
Sorry, a minute. All right. So you want to ensure that every point touches a burning issue. Now, have you find out their their pain points? Okay, and you found out what you think the solution would be. Okay, you've come up with like an imaginary solution, an imaginary product, and then you've done your customer avatar. You've come up with a product with the features and benefits. Okay. Now, what you want to ensure that you do is that every point in that your lead magnet addresses those burning issues, their hopes, their fears, their frustrations, their dreams. You see why it's important to do all of that? Because most people think they can just wake up one morning and then and then start writing and it will appeal to people. See, when it comes to writing content that will sell or content that will generate a lot of leads or whatever it's called, okay, it's not about speaking good English. It's not about using big grammar. I mean, nah, it's not about that. Sorry, it's not about that. Sorry. You must do the work. You must do your market research. You must come up with your customer avatar. You must come up with a solution. And you must have features and benefits. That's why till now, I just wonder why a lot of you have not even submitted your assignment. It's pretty disheartening, right? It's disheartening. But probably you are busy. I mean, probably. But I think if you really need something, if you want to do something, you find a way. But if you're not interested, you just find an excuse. So there's no excuse that's excusable enough. That's what I'm trying to say. But if you're not doing your assignments, I mean, you're lagging behind. Because I'm not just giving you tactics. I'm telling you the principle. I'm taking you from how you can build a business from the scratch. Okay? Of course, at the end of the day, we'll put everything together and I'm going to tell you what exactly you're going to do. But I don't just want to tell you what to do when you don't understand why I'm saying you should do it. If not, you always come back with complaints and then questions, and then I will just be shooting myself in the leg. Great. So that's why I'm taking the pain to explain all of these to you. So you want to ensure that every point in your lead magnet touches a burning or addresses a burning issue. All right, I think I can just leave it like that. Then lastly, you want to keep it simple. Remember, people don't like to read plenty stuff. Okay, they don't like it at all. So go straight to the point. If it's an ebook, 7 to 10 pages is fine. In fact, that's too much. If it's a video, just short video addressing it. Okay? All right. Then also remember that at the end of the lead magnets, and this is very important, and let us giving people some. You're not just giving something to people for free because you are a generous human being. Okay, still have some time. You're not just giving it out to people because you're a generous human being. You are doing it, so that they can see that, oh, this guy is not just interested in selling to me. He really wants me to be informed about something. He's really interested in, in solving my problem. Okay, why people are saying come and buy, come and buy, come and buy every time? No, you are positioning yourself from a point of view, from a standpoint where you are trying to help them genuinely. Okay, and really help people genuinely. I don't know. I'm finding it difficult to pronounce that, but you get my point, right? So always help people. Don't always be interested in the money. Okay, like seek to really help people. Like really do that. That is the first thing. Okay, that's why I said no one really cares how much you know until they know how much you care. So the way you can help people see that you really care about them is by giving them something for free. Okay? Something that, not just any crappy thing, like I said, something that will really educate them, something that they will tell you thank you for. But at the end of this thing you are giving them, at the end of this thing, you want to ensure that you leave what we call a CTA, a call to action. Okay, you just want to give someone something for free. At the end of the day, when he or she has consumed, the person will now just close the internet or close the tab or whatever. You want to put a CTA like, oh, did you enjoy this? Book a free 15 minutes whatever strategy session with me. I believe some of you that downloaded the ebook, you saw that at the end of the ebook, what did I put? I put a link there, right? So that when you've read the ebook and you're interested, you are interested in, making money from whatever I taught there, you click that link and it will come to my WhatsApp. Okay, so I didn't just give an ebook for free for the sake of that. I put a link there so that if you've read it and then you're really interested and you saw that I really, I educated you in some sort or whatever, you really want to speak to me at the end of the day. So you click that link and you come to me, then you book a call with me. Then that is where I'm going to close a deal with you. That's how it works. Okay? Now, but closing the deal, that's like day 6 or whatever. But this is a journey. I really want you to stay with me. So at the end of the day, you want to add a CTA. We call it CTA, call to action. Okay, something that will not direct people, make people take action invariably. Okay, now I believe I'm not leaving anything out before we go to the next thing. So in recap, we've gotten a lead magnet. We've seen the different types of lead magnets. It could be an ebook, could be a video, could be a course, it could be whatever, a template. Okay, you want to give first. It's what we call give and take. You want to give first before you take. Okay, so you want to give people something for free before you take their money. Sorry I said that, but that is the truth. If you are selling because they want to give you money now, Abi. So, but of course, you want to genuinely help them. That's why you are doing your customer avatar very well. So once you've helped them and you've shown them that you can help them by actually helping them, okay, that is the essence of the lead magnet. You want to show them that you can help them by actually helping them. So once they've read with an ebook, ebooks work very well, right? That's why I'm using ebook. So once you've shown them that you can help them by actually helping them, they will be interested. Sorry, this guy that's been trying to join, has he joined me? And he was the one that was saying he's ready for the class. Anyway. Okay, so once you've shown them that you can help them by actually helping them, basically that's how it is. But remember what I said? I said that even if you have the best product in the world, okay, that's what I said in day 1. Even if you have the best, you see how everything is coming together, right? Even if you have the best product in the world, okay, no one will buy your stuff if you don't sell it. Even if you have the best customer service in the world, no one will buy your stuff if you don't sell it. Okay? And the way to do that is simple. Is by creating what we call an irresistible offer. An irresistible offer. Now, before I really go deep into what this is about, I want to tell you that this is a very powerful and one of the most effective and most profit generating strategy I've ever discovered. And it is one of the secrets that most people don't know, and then most people ask you to pay for. It's so powerful that it instantly doubles your revenue if you really get it right. Okay, it can make one of the weakest offers. It can make it how would I put it? It can make it the most desired out there. It's my secret weapon, and you understand why shortly. Okay, now we want to do what we call. It's not just enough to have a lead magnet. You want to offer it to people in a way that they feel stupid saying no to you, and that's where we talk about offer creation. Offer creation. Now, an offer creation consists of two things. Okay, consists of two things. Basically, the idea of offer creation is that you want to give your prospects an offer that they can't refuse. That's the idea. So an offer consists of two things. The first thing is that you want your sorry, not am I reading? Okay, the first thing is what your prospects want when they respond to your marketing. That is the lead magnet. That is what they want, right? What do they want is your lead magnet. Remember, it's not just enough to have a lead magnet. If you don't sell it well, even if it's for free, even if you are giving something out for free, you have to sell it. And I'm serious. The fact that it's for free does not mean people will jump at it. You have to sell it. So an offer consists of two things. One is what your prospect wants when they respond to your marketing. The second thing is what they have to do to get it. And I see this is where most businesses get it wrong. Okay, they think, oh, it's by having the best product out there, then they'll start generating leads. Now, when I talk about leads. When I say leads are those people who are interested in your stuff. They've not bought yet, but they are interested. Okay, those are leads. We can also call them prospects. So I just thought to clarify that. So, how do you come up with an offer? Let me see what's the next slide. All right. Now, this is about making some huge claims and some big promises. Okay, it's about having an offer that is so white hot, that it melts down every objection that your prospect might be having, and and it forces them to buy or to get whatever you are selling. This works, if depends. Regardless of if whatever you are giving is free or they have to pay, it works. So I really want you to pay attention. So I won't have to come back to this. Okay. Now, most people have weak offers. Their promises are so weak. They are so weak. Nothing compelling about their promises. They can say something like, "Oh, we offer use our services, and then you will see results." That is so weak. Some will say, "Oh, download this free ebook, and we'll tell you how great it has been, or how it can help you." That is so weak. That is horrible. It is weak. Okay? So you have to create an offer that will stop your prospects in their tracks and demand their attention, and practically forces them to get it. All right? Now, the first rule to this, okay, is that you want to sell what people want to buy. And the only way to do this is what we saw earlier. You have to do your market research. You have to identify their pain points. You have to come up with a solution. It doesn't get easier than that. That's why if you didn't do your work, you always struggle to sell. Seriously. So you always want to sell what people want to buy. Okay, I said remember, identify the problem, find a scalable solution, pick a product or service that solves a problem, create a clean sheet with features and benefits. So what next? What next? I said create your offer and put it into writing. You want to create your offer and put it into writing. We'll probably see more of this later when we're talking about closing, how to close a deal. Actually, we'll look at this later in depth when we talk about how to close a deal. Yeah, that's where this will really come in handy. But right now, we're talking about, because then you already want to create an offer that people will feel stupid telling you no. As I said, more of this later. Okay? So let me just like go straight to the point so I don't delay us here. So next thing is your offer is everything. Okay? There's a saying, a compelling offer is infinitely more powerful than a convincing argument. Please, before I continue, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, that's great. That's great. A compelling offer is infinitely more powerful than a convincing argument. See, I don't like stressing myself. If you're arguing with me, I won't argue with you. I'll just give you an offer that you feel stupid saying no. Okay, that's the idea. A compelling offer is more powerful than a convincing argument. So rather than convince people about how great your product is, just give them an offer and leave them unable to sleep at night thinking about that offer. It's as simple as that. So um, basically that's how it is. Okay, I'm trying to ensure that I don't leave anything. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to ensure that I really cover everything. So let me take a deep breath. Yeah, what?
I'm enjoying it.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much for the feedback. So people think when it comes to offer, you have to reduce your price to have a great offer. That's not true. That's not true because that's like a weak or weakest offer ever. Because if your offer is only based on your price, I mean, if Igbo people could do that a lot, they just reduce the price. I mean, if you think, oh, I have the best offer because my product is the cheapest, the Igbo guy will just come and say, oh, how much are you selling it? 100 naira. Okay, bring 20 naira, let me give you. And then your whole market will crumble because you built your offer only on the price. Okay? So that's why I said, even if you are selling something that is free, you really have to give an offer that, uh, um, that really um, moves the needle. More of this later in day 6. I will talk about that. So the next thing is there are 6 parts of an irresistible offer, or what we call a compelling offer. Okay, now you can't just meet someone for the first time, and I really want you to pay attention. You can't just meet someone for the first time, and you're telling him, "Come, I want to give you something for free." The guy will be like, "Who are you? Hey, who are you? This guy wants to use me to do ritual." So you want to give, that's why I said rationale. You want to tell people why you are doing it. Okay? You want to give an idea into why you are doing it. You can say, oh, so next week is my birthday. Okay? So because of that, I'm going to be giving this for free. Do you understand? It's as simple as that. They will say, oh, this guy is doing this, as a way of celebrating his birthday. Okay, you can say, oh, next week is my 1 year anniversary. Probably, I'll be 2 years or 1 year in sales and marketing. So I'm celebrating this by giving out my course for free. Okay? So they will understand that, oh, okay, this is why he is doing it. It's as simple as that. Don't complicate it. But don't just say, get this for free. They'll be like, who are you? Why are you giving me for free? So why you say something like, oh, I'm celebrating so and so. Or whatever. Just keep it simple. Okay? That is rationale. Secondly, don't just give people something for free. You want to build value around it. Okay? Sorry, it's build value, not give value. It's build value. Even if it's free, you want to build value. Okay? You want to build value. You want to build value. For example, that ebook I'm giving for free, I could say I'm selling it for 5,000 naira. Or for the next 10 people who will indicate interest, I'm going to give them for free as a way of celebrating my birthday. It's as simple as that. Marketing is sweet when you really know what you are doing. Selling is sweet when you know what you are doing. Okay? So build value. It's free. I knew I want to give it for free. Okay? But I can say, oh, this thing was 5,000 naira. But as a way of celebrating my birthday, right, I'm giving this for free. And they'll be like, oh, so this thing that it was 5,000 naira, I don't have to pay 5,000 naira for it. Wow, wow. They will jump at it. They'll be like, oh, I can save 5,000 naira by just clicking on this, by just requesting to receive this. So you want to build value, not give value, build value. Number 3 is pricing. People like free things a lot. So give them something for free. Okay? Just as simple as that. Give them something for free. Then premiums. Premiums. Premiums are basically bonuses. Okay? You can say, don't just leave it that, oh, get this ebook for free. It was 5,000 naira, but for the next 10 people that will indicate interest, I'll give them for free. Don't just leave it like that. Sweeten the deal a bit. Okay? You can say, and not just that, if you get it now, you also get my free templates that teaches you how to whatever, maybe how to run Facebook ads, whatever. But ensure that your premium is relevant to your lead magnet or to your offer. Sorry, a minute. Okay, ensure that it is relevant to. You cannot be wanting to sell something about skincare and then your premium is about how to run Facebook advert. Okay? You cannot be telling me to come and buy a shoe and then your premium is, if you get a shoe, you also get a maybe phone pouch, iPhone charger, something like that. It doesn't make any sense, right? Ensure that it is relevant. Okay? Ensure that it is relevant. If you are selling a skincare product, you can say, oh, I'm giving my whatever. I don't know much about skincare, but you can say, okay, I'm giving this free ebook, okay, that teaches you how to take care of your skin in 6 unknown, shocking ways. Now, I said shocking. If you see shocking in an advert, you really want to find out why is the guy calling it shocking. That boils down to what we spoke about earlier, getting an attention-grabbing headline. So you can say not just that. If you get the free ebook now, I also give you blah blah blah. Maybe my skincare routine, okay, something like that. I will ensure that you glow, and then you find the right man that will say that will go down on one knees, and then will propose to you in front of ShopRite, and then you start doing and all of that. So yeah, you really want to give something that is relevant. That's what I'm trying to say. Then guarantee. We're going to look at this shortly, but really you want to guarantee that whatever you are giving will work. We'll look at that shortly after now. Great. So the last thing is scarcity. There are different ways to build scarcity. Okay, I said one earlier. I said, oh, it's my birthday next week. I'm giving out this book for free, but it will only be available for the first 10 people who will indicate interest. That is scarcity. Meaning once 10 people have indicated interest, boom, you have to pay 5K for that ebook. So people will start rushing it. They will start rushing it then. That is scarcity. You can say if you are selling something and maybe it's 5,000 now, you can say, oh, once it is October 1st or in 3 days time, the product goes to 10,000 naira. People will want to save themselves 5,000 naira, right, before it goes to 10,000 naira. So you want to inject scarcity. Now, don't trick people. Once it is 3 days and it's October 1st, for example, ensure the price increases. All right? No, people will not trust you. They'll be like, this guy is just playing with me. So if you say, oh, if you don't get this product now in 3 days time, to go to 10,000 naira, ensure it really goes to 10,000 naira. I just thought to mention that. Okay? Great. Another way of building scarcity, how else? There are different ways actually. Right. One is the price. Another is limited slots. Another is, oh, this video will be taken down or it's no longer be available. Something like that. Okay. We're going to look at this also when we're talking about closing deals in day 6. Guys, are you enjoying this class? Please let me know.
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Now I'm telling you what those top guys, they used to collect your money. Okay? And then you feel stupid saying no. This is how it works. Okay? And I'm sure you're learning. That's the most important thing. Okay, now even if you've done all this stuff I've said, always anticipate and overcome objections in people's minds. Alright? Always anticipate and overcome objections in people's mind. You want to ask yourself, what objections and what objections are with my prospects, what would they still be having even after I've said all of that? Spend some time to think about this, okay? Spend some time to think about this. Write them down, and then also write how you intend to overcome these objections. Now, once you've done that, that's not the end, though. Once you've completed this, it's now time to do something else. Okay? Now, you will now have to read your offer to yourself. Okay? If it makes sense to you, read it to yourself. Not just that, having read it to yourself, you now want to ask yourself one more question. What can I add to this that will make this offer even more compelling? Remember what I said? A compelling offer, it's more powerful than a convincing argument. Rather than telling people, oh, if you buy this product, you will see result, you will do this, you will see result, you will see result, and all of that. That is not the right thing to do always. Okay, and that will take us to the next thing. Okay, so what can I do to make this deal even more sweeter? You want to more like you've poured water in a bottle. You now want to cap it with something that hey, I'm just excited as I'm sharing this with you because it's just so funny. Because once you understand this, I mean, you'll be closing things like water. So having done that, you want to cap or you want to seal everything. Having given all this, you built value, pricing, premiums, guarantees, scarcity. You want to cap it what I call a power guarantee. A what? A power guarantee. Now, this is a simple but devastatingly effective sales strategy that can help you to dramatically transform your business. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you how you can eradicate sales resistance or skepticism. Okay? And how you do that is by having a guarantee. And I see people, they don't really have guarantee. But that doesn't make any sense to me at the end of the day. Why would you not have a guarantee? If you are sure that something is going to work for someone and you believe in your product, you believe in whatever you are giving out, why not cap it? Why not, seal it with a guarantee? Okay, people don't have guarantee. And people say, oh, I don't want to offer a guarantee. I mean, listen, if you are not willing to guarantee your products or services in some sort of way or some form, why would any person trust you? Think about it for a moment. Think about it. If you don't have a guarantee, what does that mean? That means you are placing all the risk on your prospects and no risk on you. I mean, Abba, why do something like that? These are people who are skeptical. Okay? So you want to give them a guarantee. Are you still following?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let me just talk about something. I've said it.
Yes.
All right, great. I said it earlier, but I really want to go down into the deep psychology of a power guarantee. Like I said earlier, like I said, I don't like to write. That's why I just put it here and said, guy, I will just explain instead of writing a whole lot of stuff on my slide. So, in order to fully, understand this and capitalize on your selling power, of your guarantee, it's important to understand the psychology behind it. Okay? The primary thing to realize is that in any given transaction, okay, between two parties, there will always be risk. And in most cases, only one party bears or assumes this risk. Okay? And more often than not, it's always the buyer and not the seller. That is true. In any transaction, there's always risk. And most times, only the buyer bears the risk, not the seller. Okay? Now, your prospects, they're finding it hard to, they're still trying to believe in what you have to offer them. They're still trying to have faith and believe that, what you're telling them is true. Okay? And basically, you really want to help them see that, they can take your word for it. Okay? So the primary function of your guarantee is to make your prospects feel safe. You want to ensure that they are secure. Okay? That they will get everything you promised them. Okay? And I will show you some examples of of guarantee shortly. I know you are thinking, oh, what if my customer use that as an advantage against me. Well, people are not really like that. That's what I would say. And even if some people are like that, they are not in the majority. So you will still make money. So the psychology behind this is that in any transaction, there's always risk. If I want to buy something, I'm giving you my money. You are giving me something. The risk is on me. Okay? So oftentimes the risk is always on the buyer. So you want to assure me that I will get what I paid for. That's why you have to have a guarantee. Now, the important points to note in coming up with a power guarantee. The first is you want to study your competitors or your competition. What are they doing? What are people complaining about? Okay? You want to put that in your power guarantee. Also, you want to be very specific. Let me just rush so that we can conclude. You want to be very specific. Lastly, you want to give your guarantee a name. It could be, 100% money back guarantee. It could be, you can't lose here. It could be, I personally guarantee. It could be, no way you can lose here. It could be, your money back, no questions asked. It could be, absolutely no risk on you. So the idea is you must have a guarantee. Okay, you should have a guarantee. Okay. Now these are more examples of guarantee that you see every day, on the streets. This is an example. Example 1 says the guarantee goes like this: if at any point you are not satisfied with the performance of this product, don't worry, we will correct the problem or replace it. People do that a lot when they are selling things like fridge or generator. Okay, if you are buying a generator and you're telling me that this is actually brand new generator, right? How do you expect me to trust you? I mean, I'm paying hundreds of thousands for this. So how do you want me to trust you? Then the guy will be like, rather than trying to argue with him and say, you know who I am and all those stuff, just give me a guarantee that, okay, this thing you're saying is too much story. If at any point you're not satisfied with the performance of this product, don't worry. We'll correct the problem for free or replace it. I mean, that just shatters everything. The guy will keep quiet and say, well, okay, fine. Because he now feels safe. This is from Domino's Pizza. They say, your pizza will be delivered in 30 minutes or it will be free. Okay, this is just another guarantee. Something to spice you up. This is another one. 100% satisfaction guarantee. That means we guarantee your satisfaction on every product we sell with a full refund. That means we'll refund your membership fee if you are not satisfied. Okay, and let me not go far. When I was promoting this mentorship, I used guarantee a lot. And if you observe, I used it a lot. I said money back guarantee. Please, can you remember? Any responses? So, do you remember that? Do you remember that?
I can't remember.
No, Gochi, you are my student. I'm talking about those that paid for this. People paid 5K to join this class. Where are they?
Yeah, you used a lot.
Wilson, yeah, great. Okay, so I'm not telling you what I don't do. Some people, the only reason they pay is because the guy said, if I don't make money from this thing, I shall get my money back, Abi. That's a power guarantee. Okay? Great. All right. So that's how you use it in your marketing message. Okay? So all of these, you really need to ensure that you follow them and none is missing. So in summary, before we wrap up this, let's just go summarize everything from the start. I think this meeting will soon end. Okay, not yet. Okay,
take it slow. Do you hear me? Take it slow so that I can get some of the things. Okay,
what did you say?
I said take it slow so I can, I came a little bit, I apologize for that, but please take it slow so that I can get some points you mentioned earlier before I went into.
All right. Great. So, we talked about lead magnets. We said a lead magnet is a perfect base that contains a high value content offer that you give to your prospect, that is those people who are interested in your stuff, for free. Why are you giving them? To suck them into your space, just like a vacuum cleaner on steroid. Okay? We said there are different forms of lead magnets. You have the ebook, free video, free courses, free worksheets, free checklist, free templates, free trials. Okay? Oftentimes you give it to people for free. People like free things, especially Nigerians. So give them something for free. The idea is that you want them to talk to you. Okay? You want them to believe in you. You want them to trust you. Okay, there's what we call, I wonder why I've not mentioned it throughout now. There's what we call KLT. I'll probably will mention it tomorrow or next. There's what we call KLT. Know, like, and trust. People only buy from you when they know you, they like you, and then they can trust you. So part of giving people something for free is to get them to know you, to like you, and to trust you. Okay, so you can give them something like this. Okay. And instead, in coming up with a lead magnet, now we're using an ebook. We're using an ebook as an example, as a case study. Okay. Now, if you're talking about an ebook, you want to give it an attention-grabbing headline. Number two, you want to ensure that what's inside that ebook, it addresses and touches a burning issue. Number three is that you want to keep it simple. Great. That's as simple as ABC. Now, in creating an attention-grabbing headline, there are 4 things you need to pay attention to. You want to ensure that the headline grabs attention. Okay, that's simple as that. You want to use numbers. Like I said, if a headline reads what everyone ought to know about dark-skinned people, and if I say 6 things or 6 shocking things about dark-skinned people, I mean, you're more inclined into the 6 shocking things. Why? Because I use numbers. Okay, so use numbers a whole lot often. Also, create curiosity. Then show benefits. So these are some formulas. Formula 1, it said X ways to achieve desired thing without doing undesirable thing. That is 6 ways to get 6-pack without doing sit-up. I mean, if I see this advert tomorrow, I will still click it because I mean it's just so powerful in my opinion. Like why will you tell me I can get 6-pack without doing sit-up? Like really? Number 2, do difficult thing in specific period of time, even with shortcomings. For example, pay your debt in 12 months, even if you don't have a job. Great. Formula 3, achieve desirable thing like an expert without ever doing something that is expected you should do. So run fast like Usain Bolt, even without having a single training session. These are headlines that create intrigue and drives curiosity. Hope you get the point. Formula 4, so you can just copy these formulas and apply it. It's as simple as that. Steal it. Like we all steal things in this space. Just steal things, but don't copy verbatim. Just tweak it. Okay, so copy these formulas and use it. So how to eliminate biggest problem without doing the things they hate or the thing they hate within specific time frame. So example is how to eliminate or thread 10 kg of weight without hitting the gym in 30 days or less. Now you have their attention with your headline. They've clicked on your stuff and they want to read more about it. What next? You want to ensure that lead magnet touches what's that? That every point in that lead magnet touches a burning issue. Yeah. Then lastly, keep it simple. Don't bore people with your lead magnet. Keep it short and simple. People say that is KISS. Like keep it short and simple. Anyway.
Sorry, please hear the former slide again.
The what?
The previous slide before this repeat.
All right, this one.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, make sure every point touches a burning issue. Great. You done? Now keep it simple. Like really, just keep it simple. So, haven't done that. I said, even if what you are giving to people is free, you also want to sell it. The fact that something is free does not mean anyone will jump at it. Okay? That's where we talked about offer creation. An offer consists of 2 things. Number 1 is what your prospect wants. What your prospect wants when they respond to your marketing or to your lead magnet. Number 2 is what they have to do to get it. That's an offer, basically. So, now, the basic rule is this: sell what people want to buy. Always sell what people want to buy. And how do you do this? By paying attention to what we spoke about yesterday. It's as simple as that. So go back to the video if you haven't watched it. Remember, identify the problem, find a scalable solution, pick a product or service that solves this problem, and then have a clean sheet illustrating the features and benefits. Now, what next? What next? Create your offer and put it into writing. I said we'll see more of this later, But I just gave an idea by saying your offer is everything. Rather than arguing with people, just give them an offer. Okay? A compelling offer is infinitely more powerful than a convincing argument. If the offer does not keep the founder up at night, then it's not strong enough. Okay? Now, there are 6 parts of an irresistible offer. Rationale. Help people understand why you are doing this. Number 2, build value around the thing you are giving, even if it's free. Number 3 is the pricing. People like free things, so give them something for free. Premiums. Ensure you have bonuses that are relevant. Please, that are relevant. Number 5 is ensure it comes with a guarantee. Number 6 is scarcity. I said always anticipate and overcome objections in people's minds. Okay? Now I spoke about power guarantee, and I'm saying that, see, if you're not willing to guarantee your product or service in some way, why should people trust you? Think about it. If you don't have a guarantee, you are placing all the risk on your prospect and no risk on you. That is not good. Okay? You really want, in your selling, you really want to eliminate every form of objection. And I said the deep psychology of this is that in any transaction, there's always risk. So rather than leave your prospect to bear the risk, I want you to bear everything, every damn risk. Okay? Now the important points to note in coming up with a power guarantee: study your competitors or your competition, and see what they are probably not doing right, okay, or how you can, watch their flaws and make that your guarantee. It's as simple as that. Also, be very specific. Then lastly, give your guarantee a name. These are some names you can just, these are names that are just straight to the point. You can model it. Great. So more examples of guarantee. I said this is an example. Number 1, if at any point you're not satisfied with the performance of this product, we will correct this problem or replace it. One of the guarantees I used for this, this mentorship was that, if at any point of the class you're not satisfied, just ask me for your money and I will give you back. It's as simple as that. Or another one I use is, if you implement everything I'm going to teach you and you don't make any money, just chat me up on WhatsApp, whatever. I'll give you your money without asking you any question. Okay? That's a conditional money back guarantee. That means before I give you your money, you have to show me that you have implemented everything I've taught you. So yeah. This is also a guarantee. Your pizza will be delivered in 30 minutes or it's free. That means even if they don't deliver it in 30 minutes, they will give it for free. Who doesn't want that? Number 3 is this. We guarantee your satisfaction on every product we sell, or we'll give you a full refund. Okay? Basically, that's how it works. So, I think we have to round off. This is a task for you. Now I always give you a task. Okay? I always give you a task. And if you've not done the ones from like 2 or 3 days ago, or the one from yesterday, I really wonder why. The task will keep accumulating. Okay? So ensure you do it. So the first task is create a lead magnet. Now you really don't have to do this. Okay? You could, depending on your niche. But at the end of the day, I will show you how to come up with some. When we are putting everything together, I will show you what you can use without having to create a lead magnet. Okay? But I believe by now you already have an idea of how it is. You have my ebook as a template. Look at it, read it, and then learn about it. So it could be a free ebook. So we are using an ebook as a case study. So let's assume our lead magnet is an ebook. So this is what you have to do. This is your task. Write your offer for this ebook. Okay? Then last one is include your power guarantee. Just keep it simple. The idea is not for you to be perfect. The idea is for you to try. The idea is for you to try and come up with something. And if you're not submitting your assignment, how will I correct you? Okay, so please do these assignments. Now, let's assume that the ebook is about those who want to learn digital marketing. Okay, so write your offer based on. I believe you are here basically because you want to make money. So let's assume the ebook is about those people who want to make money with digital marketing, something like that. Okay, with yourself as a case study. So write your offer based on all what I've taught you today. Just keep it simple. It doesn't have to be long. So you don't have to bother about creating a lead magnet. Let's assume you already have the lead magnets. Okay? But at least I've taught you the basic things you need to do about a lead magnet. So write your offer for that lead magnet, then cap it with a power guarantee. I think that will be the end of the class today. Okay, any questions? Please let them start coming in so that we can round off.
Well, some of us that we don't grab things at once.
Hello, what
I
do you
hope
say?
the video will be available. I
What do you
said,
say?
I hope the video will be available quick.
The recording, yeah?
The replay video, yeah.
Yeah, I was just more supposed to send it tonight before I go to bed.
Because, okay, it's more
I'll send,
soon
I'll send it
we
on
go
Telegram.
through it.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Any other question? Gucci, please send me a message on WhatsApp. Oh. Thank you. Okay, you sent me. I'm not responded. Okay, you sent me. I responded.
Okay. Yes.
Please send it again. Thank you. Let's talk. So
Okay.
this is Gucci. No question. Bridget, Wilson, Aliu. No question, guys. Amarachi, Daniel, Chidi. No question. Did you understand everything I talked about? Did you understand everything I talked about?
I have something to say.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
shoot. Oh yeah, shoot.
Um. I think okay. Like last person said, the video be recorded, and then I think we need to like always go back to these stuffs, these
Yeah,
meetings, so as to digest them, because I think
exactly.
it's not like I'm floating, no, but
Yeah,
but I really need to go back to them, like
yeah.
so that it to enter, like it has not really settled
Yeah,
or
some things you have to
anything.
hear them over and over again before
Yes.
it gets, yeah. That's why I try as much as possible to record it, and I hope that that's why I repeated the class of 2 days ago because I really want you to, as much as possible, even if the file is large or the video is not really clear like that. But the most important thing is that you are able to watch it over and over again. Okay, so yeah, that's like the idea. Understand what we're talking about? Who else, please? No other question? Okay, let me ask generally. Do you understand everything I talked about, or like did you feel me in any way, or I was just wasting my speech?
It was, we understand now.
Okay,
I
that was
totally.
Actually, the class was amazing.
Daniel. What do you
Everything
say?
is awesome.
Daniel, what did you say?
So, I think everything is awesome. I enjoyed the class, but I will need for it and digest everything very well.
Yeah, you have the recording. Hopefully, I hope. Yeah, you should anyway. Who else? Oh, the rest are
That's it.
sleeping.
It's great now.
All right.
Everything
I
is.
really wonder why not everyone is speaking, but I mean, people have different reasons why they don't want to talk. So, I think that brings us to the end of today's class. I really thank you for showing up. I mean, not a lot of people, but we are like 30 on that group, and we are just 9 here. So, you see what I was talking about? People always want to rely on recordings. I understand that some people are genuinely busy, okay, but as much as possible, if you paid for something, then why not attend? Anyway, see you again tomorrow. 10 p.m. it is, right? Tomorrow, let's see. What are we looking at tomorrow? Let me check. Tomorrow, we'll be looking at traffic. Okay, that means we're looking at what to exactly do to now get people to come. Remember, we don't want to chase them. We want them to raise their hands, okay, and indicate interest in our stuff. So how do you get these people? Okay, we're going to look at all of that tomorrow. Where do you go? How do you position yourself as an authority to ensure that, people raise their hands as interested in your stuff? Anyway, I think that will be. So please don't forget tomorrow. Tomorrow we're looking at traffic, how to get these clients or whatever, prospects or leads. We're looking at how to get them for free without spending any money. Okay? All right, guys. So before so I think I can stop sharing my screen now. But let me just end the call first and enjoy that. Sorry, the recording.